Hello, my name's Neil Griffin and I'd like to welcome you to this video. Hey, I guess if you're watching this you're going to be an HR director or HR manager or someone in the profession, or else you might be a business leader, someone who runs your own company or a senior manager in an organisation, in which case this is going to be very relevant for your HR team. So look, I've got three questions to ask you. The first one is, do you tend to find that you get so much involved in day-to-day transactional activity that this actually prevents you from getting involved in the business critical stuff that you know you should be doing? Second question, would you like to get more airtime with the board and with the top team to be able to discuss HR activities properly and have the opportunity to table your own proposals for HR initiatives? Oh, and by the way, to get more budget for those. And then the final question, are you prepared to put some time and some effort into developing yourself, both to become a better HR practitioner and a better business manager? Well, look, if the answer is yes to those questions, I think we've got the basis for a discussion. But first of all, I'd like to give you a quick pen picture of Griffin UK, which is the company that I started back at the start of the millennium in January 2000. Now, since then, our one and only aim is to work with organisations to enable them to improve the quality of their HR interventions, particularly in terms of the bottom line value that they add. Now, right at the start, we did a major piece of research, went into about 300 or 400 organisations, and the reason for doing this was to identify the critical factors that made for outstanding success in senior HR roles. And we did this in a variety of ways. We interviewed people, we worked in scores of working groups to delve this out. The whole process took us, I guess, something like 2 years. And at the end of that, what we'd done was to be able to, first of all, identify the high-level activities that differentiate outstanding HR performance, and secondly, the behaviours, the behavioural skills that are needed to accomplish those. So what we were able to do was to create what's become known as commercial added value HR, to model these activities and behaviours and to put them into a systemic approach that could be used to develop senior HR people and their teams. And since then, we've put scores of senior people through this process, often working with their teams as well, and we've consistently had exceptional results from this. Now, can I say straight away that this isn't about theory, it's about good pragmatic stuff. All of the information, all the insights that we gain from the research have been incorporated in this. So the whole approach is based on practical skills that we know work. Well, I have to say the primary purpose of this is to create a transformed HR agenda for your organisation, and one that's going to create significantly more bottom line value. And the starting point for that is to work with you one-to-one, to sit down with you and ask the simple but difficult question, well, what do you actually do? How do you fill your working week? And to really devil down on that using our commercial added value diagnostics. And then once we've done that, we move to looking at the requirements of the business to work with you to create a totally realigned set of activities. And once we've completed that, we move on to looking at your behaviours, your behavioural skills, the specific behaviours and attributes that you're going to need to support those activities. Now, some of those you'll already be competent in, after all you are a senior professional, but others will be skills that are new to you, and we'll need to work with you to develop those over a period of time. So the major benefit from this is going to be for your organisation. They're going to get an HR leader who's really driving the business agenda and actually is enabling your business to create significantly more bottom line value. The second benefit, and an obvious one, is going to be for you, that from the point of view of the development that you go through, this is going to hugely enhance your skills and your potential as an HR professional, and is really going to help you in your career. So hopefully that's whetted your appetite, and if you'd like to find out more, if you click on the website link in the description box just below this video, that will take you to our website, and I'll see you over there.